We are now driving in Mייפל הייטס just through our projects, and we are just talking about buying properties in location, like in secluded location, cul-de-sac. So, you know, we can find ourselves, and we are just now on Granger Street, which is like, we are not in outside of the city. We are really close to the main street, and we have access to all the things in the city. But sometimes we can have the opportunity of buying property on a cul-de-sac street, and we are now on our way to 14010 Mייפל. So Tom, maybe we can talk a bit about that when we're viewing properties. When or what would be the things come to mind in terms of cul-de-sac properties, benefits, pros, cons? What are your thoughts about that?
Well, whenever possible, we'd like to be on an off street, a quiet street. One of your best tenants is usually one of your more popular ones, usually one that has children. So we're talking about safety. We would not be buying one on Granger, for example, which is a main road through these suburbs, because of the traffic and kids or pets that might get out and into the street. So it's, if we can, at all possible, we love cul-de-sacs. We love less traffic. There's no cars going through it to get somewhere else. It's quiet. The kids are safe. Parents can feel comfortable about that. You usually get a little bit more yard too, more outside play yard, barbecue yard, whatever the case may be. So whenever we can, we do. We just happen to find this one. Good timing, and we got it.
Yes. So I think one of the keys, and now we are actually on Granger Street, is also the proximity, like being secluded, but also enjoy the proximity, you know, to all of the amenities in the area, etc. That's part of the benefit. You're not like, if you're in a secluded area totally and you're far from the amenities, that's one thing. But if you enjoy the safety and quiet, and you're close to the amenities, right, that's another benefit.
Right. And look at these yards, nice quiet yards, well kept. They're not brand new homes, but they're well maintained homes. Yeah. And you can see we're winding down. This city really was built in the 1940s, late 30s into the 50s, 1950s. And so, I mean, in fact, I grew up with streets like this, up and down, and you can see all the greenery. It's surrounded by trees.
That's another good point that we are now talking, because if you search 14010 Mייפל Heights or Maple Avenue, you will see, and we see this a lot in our online research, though. Maybe if you can also pull back when we see the property,
sure. You
can please also go through the driveway.
Yep.
Because that's interesting. When you do a Google search, you will see like something on the behind of the property that looks like, what's going on over there? But now when you physically go and you see the property, and I'm like deliberately showing you going through the driveway, and let's look like around, it looks totally conform. So that's part of the difference between, like, you know, Google research and online research to what we can actually see in our own eyes when we view a property. And that's part of the things we have done. We have not assumed that like, okay, Google Maps or online research, let's see it for our own eyes, and you saw it right now. It really looks good. It looks quiet, conforming, cul-de-sac property, and actually on the end of the street, which is nice.
You can see there's other, probably, again, about 50-50. This looks like an owner-occupied home.
For sure.
Well kept, nice yard. Our yard's fenced, their yard's fenced. You can see it clearly didn't pose a problem. They keep their property nice. This is nice. It's tucked away. Somebody's going to really enjoy this as a tenant.
Yeah, yeah.